Yeah, the first moto, man. I got a good gate pick. I was gate 3 behind Nelson, 3rd in points right now, and Bryd got the whole shot, and I kept trying to make passes on him, and it was super sketchy. I was trying as hard as I could, but I couldn't make anything stick, and I ended up getting 2nd.
First moto went good for me. I got a good start. That Dustin Power Honda get me to the first turn, and these boys are going good out here. I came out here just for some fun and get some extra seat time, and track's a little different, and these boys are used to this track, and they're hauling ass out here, so it was good. It's fun racing with some different guys, and I hadn't raced with Baron and Nelson and Haagsma in a while, so had a good time and just trying to figure this track out.
Joe Bryd had the whole shot. Haagsma was on the outside, and I was kind of trying to tuck in right behind Joe Bryd, and luckily Haagsma pushed wide just a little bit, and I was able to get into 2nd.
Nelson was able to just kind of get on the inside of me and get by me around the 2nd corner. I tried pressuring Nelson as much as I could, and he just made a little mistake and got held up on the berm on the inside after a double, and I just barely squeezed by, and you know, I got lucky there.
I came around, you know, started the 2nd lap and tried to make it into the inside line, and I just popped over the berm and got hung up, and man, it just took me so long to get unstuck. By that time, the pack had come by and they were pretty far gone.
Just coming down the downhill, I jumped a little bit too much to the right, landed in the soft loam, and it just caught and hooked, and I just tumbled down the hill, and that was pretty much the end of my moto. I just got back on, took like a lap just to get started, and then just finished and got 8th place.
Rode my hardest the rest of the race, just trying to catch anybody I could, and was able to beat 2 guys, get up to 7th, but definitely not the way I wanted the first moto to go.
It was a real tough moto, and I'm hoping to go out in Moto 2 and get a better start.
Yeah, 2nd moto, I got a great start. Joe Bryd had me by maybe a bike length, but he kind of went wide on the first corner in Talladega, so I just squared him up a little bit and went inside and pushed him wide.
Yeah, so 2nd moto, I went up to the starting line. I had a great gate pick, you know, gate pick number 2, and lined it up towards the inside, took off, and I kind of got pinched out a little bit by Nelson, and so I went super wide and just stayed on the gas and came out in 3rd behind Bryd. We went up to the top of the hill with Davey in the lead, Bryd in 2nd, I was in 3rd, and I landed a little bit sideways, but then I just went with it. I stayed on the gas and came right across the front of him, and just drifted right in front of him before we dropped off the top of the hill.
I was able to get into 3rd for a little bit, past Joe Bryd down one of the downhills. It was Haagsma and Baron out front.
Just put my head down and try to put some good hard laps in and get away from the guys. Beau was behind me, And from there on, I think that's how it finished. We both ran fast. He caught up to me a little bit, and then I would, you know, gap him a little bit, and then he would catch me back.
You know, I didn't kick it down a notch, but I didn't ride, you know, trying to push super hard to make a pass on him. We just kind of cruised, you know, like the rest of the moto and stayed 1-2 and turned it into a good day. I got the overall, I'm happy.
I really struggled with some setup stuff today, and we definitely have some work to do before the next race. Was able to bring it home in 4th, and I think that'll give me 5th overall. So we'll just try to go into this little break we have and do some testing and figure some stuff out and come back strong.